Hi loves, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome back to my channel where I budget paycheck to paycheck, I spend cash, and I budget every single penny. Today I have my weekly check-in video and my weekly cash envelope stuffing. Basically, I wanted to explain how we get paid. We get paid every other Friday, so let's see. I got paid today, but we also got paid January 24th, and this paycheck actually goes for the first half of February's expenses. So we've been living on that money so far, and this paycheck will go towards the second half of February's expenses. This paycheck will go to March, like the first half of March. It just makes sure that we have our rent money, our first half of the month bills already in our bank account so that we don't not have money, basically, if that makes sense. Let's get back to the weekly check-in. I use these Bic Intensity Fine pens. They are felt tip and they're really amazing. I love them so much. These you can find on Amazon. I think I got a box for like, I don't remember the price, but there were 12 of them in there. So just wanted to let you know that's the pen that I'm using. Okay, so for this week we had, oh, one more thing I wanted to share. These are the cash envelopes that are in my wallet. I have others in my sinking fund binder, which you can check out that video. I'll link it in the cards here. But these three are the ones I always carry with me in my wallet. We spend gas on our credit card, which we pay off immediately. I know that's a no-no in the mind of Dave Ramsey, but we do it. We get points, we get cash back, and we haven't had a problem with that. Just paying it off immediately when we buy it, basically. So for my weekly check-in, I'm just gonna be checking in on these three categories in my my cash envelopes in my wallet, just because these are the hardest to kind of keep track of in my mind, and the ones that are easy to overspend, if that makes sense. Like the extra spending, that one is tough for me. Basically the way that we do it is we have $100. Let me show you. The highlighted items you see here are all the things that I take out in cash, but these three I keep in my wallet at all times, like I was saying. So this is for the first paycheck that I get for February. We budget $200 for 2 weeks of groceries, $30 for 2 weeks of household items, and then $100 for 2 weeks of extra spending. But I like to break these two categories down in half, because that way I won't spend the whole $100 the first week and then I don't have any money the second week, if that makes sense. So we do 100 per week and then 50 per week on extra spending. If that makes sense, it just kind of helps me. It's an accountability thing, basically. So let me get back to the weekly check-in. The extra spending this week, we had budgeted $50. We had $100 for groceries, and we had $19 left over in household category. So let's see how much we spent in these categories. Let me see. Spending right here is where we have what's left over. It says $8. So let's make sure that's true. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, we have $8 left in spending. So I'll just write that in. Remaining is $8. And so we spent $42. Okay, so for grocery, as you can see, I have no money left over. We had 0 left over, which is good. It means that I'm budgeting what I need, but it's kind of a bummer because I like to take that money out and put it towards debt whenever we can out of groceries, but that's okay. $100, so we have $0 remaining. So for household, we should have $19 left in here. I don't think that we spent any. It's like $19.02. Let me just double check. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep. And what I do with my extra change is we have this little mason jar in my kitchen, and we just put all of our extra change into that jar. We actually just cashed it out, and we got, I think it was like $47.50 or something, which was crazy that change just like adds up so fast. But anyways, so we didn't spend any in household, so we have 19. So for extra spending, we are going to budget again $50 for the second week of January. We're going to budget $100 for the second week in, did I say January? I meant February, the second week of February. And we don't budget any money for household for the second week. So household only gets money in it the first week, or the first paycheck, and then the second paycheck, if that makes any sense. So let me pull out my cash real quick. Okay, so I have my cash out, and obviously this is not a huge cash envelope stuffing video. It's just kind of like a mini one for this second week of February. So we have $100 going into grocery. Oh, and I didn't highlight these. Okay, well, that's for this week. Let me go get a different color. I'll color these blue. Okay. For extra spending, we are adding $50 into this little envelope. So 20, 40, 45, 50. So we have $58. $58. This past week kind of got jacked up, so I didn't keep track of it like I should. So moving forward, I'm going to, but that's what this is about. And I just knew that I had $8 left, so I just added it to the 50. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. If you enjoyed this video, would you give it a like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future budgeting videos? So stick around if you like them. I'll see you later. Bye.